everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today in this video I'm just going to be showing you kind of how to log in through Clever using the app on an iPad. I don't have a Microsoft one or an Android tablet, so this is for the iPad. So let me just start with the applications that you're seeing right now, the apps that I suggest you download. That first one is the Clever app, which this is the single sign-on one that is going to scan a QR code and kind of log you into the rest of them. The next one is the Seesaw app, and again, if you haven't downloaded this yet, make sure you download the class one, not the family Seesaw app. Then the one with the little robot icon is actually a new one that they just gave me, and it's Raz Kids, Kids A to Z. The next one is Dreambox, and this one for tablets you need to download, and then after that there's ST Math with the Pinguino. So those are the ones that I suggest that you download before starting anything else, especially if you're on a tablet. It'll look a little different if you're on a PC or a laptop. You won't need these applications because it'll just mostly everything will work, I believe, if you're on kind of a web browser. So those are the 5 that I suggest you download, and like I said, that Clever one will be that single sign-in app. The next thing I wanted to show you, so if you kind of go onto your web browser on your tablet and you put pps.net/student, it'll take you to all these resources, and it'll have the Clever one on there. And so if we scroll down, you can see it right there, that third one in, Clever, right there, and you can sign in with that as well, but I'll show you through the app. And so if you click on it, it'll kind of pop up like that. It'll show you the camera. Hey everyone. And sorry, this is a voiceover, so I'm talking in Spanish, but I'm doing the voiceover. So you want to scan your QR code, and it should let you in. Give it a second to load, and we're in. And your student should be pretty familiar with this setup. This was the same setup we had using the Chromebooks in our classroom at school. So they're super familiar with this. And if you scroll down, it has everything we need. It'll stay signed in the entire time, and it'll be on the web browser. So if we look right there, there's Raz Kids, on there, the second one in. A little lower you have Seesaw, and then under the Math tab you have ST Math and Dreambox. So let me just show you the apps one by one. We'll kind of explore it a little, and I'll just kind of show you. We can start with Mayon, and Mayon will just open up another web browser. So if we click on Mayon, it'll just add in and open up on a new web browser. You don't need to download the app, but there you have it. You have their goals. If you scroll down, it has their books, and it's super helpful. If we go back, let me show you Seesaw now. And Seesaw, it will open the next app, the one that you've downloaded. And so with that, you won't have to use the other QR code, That'll just be a single sign-in. You don't need to use the other one, but I think it's super simple and helpful, so you're not juggling with a bunch of QR codes. And then if we go back, let me show you. We'll open up ST Math now. And ST Math, it'll look a little bit different. Right there it has open page in ST Math, which just means if you want it to open the app. So you click on open, and then it'll take you to the app. And then it's signing in. And there you go. You got numbers and objects to 5, and you can start playing ST Math. And then let's go back. And sometimes with these, it might not let you do the back one, and so that's why I think it's super important. If you just click on that Clever, it'll take you to that home page, which I think is super helpful. And the last one I wanted to look at, or one of the last ones, is Dreambox. And this one again will ask you if you want to launch the app, and you just click on that icon for Dreambox, and just like ST Math, it'll ask you if you want to open it, and you just click on yes, open, and it'll open up the application for you. And just give it a little bit of time, and there you go. They can start exploring. They're super familiar with Dreambox, and it's super fun. They can go into different games, and it's already signed in for them. No need to sign in. Once they do exit out of it, though, they do have to sign in again, which is fine. That's why you should just keep this open. And one of the last ones that I just received was Raz Kids. Now, Raz Kids is a new one, so I will be sending over the information for how to log in, and I'm not going to show it now just because I want to keep it private. But once you log in, you have kind of these 3 different components, which I think is so much easier than Mayan. But if you love Mayan, keep using it. This is just something new that I think is more simple. The interface is easier to navigate. So that first one on the left is Level Up. And those are going to be books that are at your student's level. And so if they read it and they get enough questions right, there's a questionnaire at the end, they'll start leveling up in their reading. And these are all in English. And so I prefer the reading room, that rocket that's kind of floating. Because if you go right here into the categories and you swipe, you'll see that right there they have a Spanish, Español section. And these are just all books in Spanish. So if you go down, it'll have a bunch in Spanish, and this is why I really like it. And they're able to hear it, and there's actually questions at the end that they'll answer, which I think is super cool for their comprehension. And then the last one on the right, My Assignment, are books that I actually have assigned to them. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see books that I have assigned to them. And just the same, they're able to listen to them. Right now I've only assigned 2, but you're able to listen to them and then answer questions at the end. And then at the bottom, you'll see that they have their kind of overall, there's a little icon, but it has stars earned, goals, and badges that they can earn, and then just kind of an overview of how many books they've read, how many books they've listened to, quizzes that they've taken. And so it's super easy, and you kind of see what they've done already. And if you click over to the next one, they also have an avatar builder and a Raz rocket. And these are cute little things that they can build with stars that they've earned. So it's kind of like getting them to earn more stars so that they can build their character and their rocket, which I think is super fun and motivating for them to read more. But that was it. Super easy and simple. If you have any questions, please feel free to email or text. Thank you so much.